When I arrived in Kalamazoo, it was October and the war was still on. Gold and silver stars hung in pennants above silent windows and brick red cottages. In the backyard, an old man burned leaves and twigs, while a gray haired woman sat on the porch, her red hands quiet on her lap, watching the smoke rising above the elms, both of them thinking the same thought perhaps about a tall, grinning boy with his blue eyes and flying hair who went out to war. Where could he be now in this month when the leaves were turning into gold and the fragrance was gathered apples was in the wind? It was a cold night when I left my room at the hotel for our usual speaking engagement. I walked but a little way. A heavy wind coming up from the Lake Michigan was icy on the face. It felt like winter was straying early in the northern woodlands. Under the lampposts, the leaves shone like bronze, and they rolled on the pavements like ghost feet of 1,000 autumns long dead. Long before the boys left for faraway lands, without great icy winds and promise of winter early in the air. Lands without apple trees, the singing and the gold. It was the same night I met Celestino Fabi.
Okay, everyone, the guy that all of you has been waiting for has arrived. Let's welcome Mr. Bienvenido Santos. Came all that way on a night like this just to hear me talk.
I've known Filipino for so many years now. So when I saw your name on the papers where it says that you came from the islands and that you're going to talk, I came right away. I'm a Filipino. I'm just a Filipino farmer out in the country. I left the Philippines more than 20 years ago and never been back. Never will perhaps. I want to find out, sir, are our Filipino women the same like they were 20 years ago?
First tell me, what our women were like 20 years ago?
Yes, you're too young. 20 years ago, our women were nice. They were modest. They wore their hair long. They dressed proper and went for no monkey business. They were natural and went to church regular. And they were faithful.
Well, it will interest you to know that our women have changed. But definitely the change, however, has been on the outside only, inside here. They are the same as they were 20 years ago, God-fearing, faithful, modest, and nice.
I'm very happy, sir.
So now I asked him whether he cared to step into the lobby with me and talk.
No, thank you. You are tired and I don't want to stay out too late.
Yes, you live very far.
I got a car. Besides, will you do me a favor, please? I want you to have a dinner with my family out in the country. I'd call for you tomorrow afternoon, then drive you back. Will that be all right?
Of course, I'd love to meet your family.
You'll make my wife very happy.
You flatter me.
Honest, she'll be very happy. Ruth is a country girl and has met many Filipinos. I mean, Filipinos younger than I, cleaner looking. We're just a poor farmer. You know, we don't get to town very often. Roger, he's my boy. He goes to school in town. A bus takes him early in the morning. He's back in the afternoon. He's a nice boy.
I bet he is. I've seen the children of some of the boys by their American wives, and the boys are taller than their father, and very good looking.
Roger, he'd be tall. You'll like him. Can you please make some dinner?
Okay. Didelete ko ini. Are those apple trees?
Yes, those are apple trees. Do you like apples? I got a lot of them. I got an apple orchard. I'll show you.
Those apple trees are beautiful on the hills.
Autumn's a lovely season. The trees are getting ready to die, and they show their colors proud like.
No such a thing in our own country.
Isn't he nice looking?
You're a handsome boy, Roger. Thank you. You look like Daddy. You're?
I don't know who she is. I picked that picture many years ago on LA Street in Chicago. I have often wondered who she is. The face wasn't a blur in the beginning. Oh no, it was a young face and good. Every day I take them to the town to sell to the groceries. Prices have been low. I've been losing on the trips. These apples will spoil.
Well, feed them to the pigs.
Flashback.
Go back to the house, Ruth. You'll freeze to death.
I won't leave you. Wait, I will call for help.
What happened?
End of flashback.
Ruth is a nice girl, like our old Filipino woman.